So the absolute most baseline inspiration from it is a video game called Thief the Dark Project, which was a video game that was very influential for me when I was a kid. And it takes place in this sort of like steampunky but like dark world. And I was always really drawn to that because I like the idea of steampunk, which is sort of like taking magic and then kind of putting it in the Industrial Revolution, and it's a fascinating sort of way to change things up. But traditional steampunk is usually very like whiz pow, like it's bright and it's flashy and it's swashbuckly and it's exciting, and that can be fun, but it doesn't really appeal to me or the sort of writing that I do. This game took that sort of setting and made all the shadows are really dark, and all the political figures are larger than life, and all the caste system of the society is super top down. And I think the main thing that got me about it was that it's almost just sort of in the background. They never really discuss it. You play as a character inside of it, and you can pretty quickly pick up this isn't a normal fantasy world. Like, there's a weird amount of technology. The imbalance of class in it is different than you would normally expect in like a traditional, like a Lord of the Rings fantasy. But it felt just far and away enough that I didn't know enough about it, right? It's super compelling because you can see it in the backdrop, but you never really get a synopsis of what this setting is. So I think that just sat somewhere in my head for years and slowly just churned out those sort of like what if questions. Like, what is that? Like, what's in that tower? You in the game you'd never see, and just sort of spread from that seed to make something that at this point it's largely, I'd like to think, indistinguishable from the setting that I stole it from. But it definitely was sparked by that, just sort of an image that was just a little too far away for me to understand. So I had to fill in all the gaps and make something of my own based on it.